In this example, we want to determine the sum of the arithmetic series listed below. To find the sum, we are going to use the formula S of n equals n over 2 multiplied by a1 plus a of n. So because we want to find the sum, that means we will be solving for S of n. So we need to know n, a1, and a of n to solve for S of n. We know that a1 is the first term in our series, so that means 3 is going to be our a1. We know that a of n is the last term in our series, so 73 is going to be a of n. Now all we need is n. Well, as we can see from our given series above, we don't know what n is, so therefore we're going to have to solve for n using our arithmetic sequence formula. If we can remember, it is an equals a1 plus n minus 1 all multiplied by d. So because we're solving for n, that means we need to know a of n, a1, and the common difference d. Well, we know that a1 is going to be the same as our original formula, which is 3. A of n is also going to be the same, which is 73. And then we have to find our common difference d. Well, to find our common difference d, we need to ask ourselves, how do we get from the first term in our series to the second term? Well, to get from 3 to 8, all we have to do is add 5. To get from 8 to 13, we again have to add 5. So because we're adding 5 each time, that means our common difference d is going to be 5. So now that we know a1, a of n, and d, we can solve for n. So we have 73 equals 3 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, which is 5. Now all we have to do is isolate for n. So we're going to first subtract 3 to both sides. 73 minus 3 gives us 70. So we have 70 equals n minus 1 all multiplied by 5. Next, we just want to divide each side by 5. And 70 divided by 5 gives us 14. And then we're left with n minus 1. So to isolate for n, we want to add 1 to both sides. And 14 plus 1 leaves us with 15 as our n. So now that we solve for 15, we can now solve for S of n. So S of n equals n divided by 2, which we solve to be 15, multiplied by a1, 3, plus a of n, 73. So to solve for S of n, we're first going to do inside the brackets. So S of n is 15 over 2. 3 plus 73 is 76. And then we're going to do 15 divided by 2 next, which is 7.5 multiplied by 76. 7.5 times 76 leaves us with 570. So the sum of the 73 terms is going to be 570 as our answer.